Even though I've updated you guys on like my fertility journey and all that, I still feel like there's so much that like social media doesn't show. Good morning. Let's go. What? Yeah.
Like for $10.
He's like, I'll try any trick I can possibly think of.
Good boy.
Keep trying to remember to do it. So I'm giving y'all my job. You're all gonna write your own names on the board, and we're all gonna write down our missions on there.
Hello everyone. So I wanted to title this video How I'm Really Doing, because even though I've updated you guys on like my fertility journey and all that, I still feel like there's so much that like social media doesn't show. It's still so much of a highlight reel, even in my own life when I try to be like, you know, transparent or authentic on social media. It still doesn't really completely come across what somebody is actually like going through. So I thought we would talk about some of those things today. So I'm sure a lot of you guys can actually relate to this. We've been in the same life season for a long time now. I guess we thought we would have more answers by now in a certain area of our life. I would really love to give you more details than that, but a lot of it is just, it's still, because it's still in the works and it's still happening and it's still something that's just very much a part of our lives. I want to keep a lot of that private. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, okay, well, you just found out you're pregnant. Obviously you were in a very different life season than you were. And I 100% agree with that. So thankful and so excited for this new season of life. But other than the baby, right now, all we really know is the next step in front of us, and like that the Lord is just telling us to say yes to certain things. Oh, I literally run out of breath while I'm talking. It's sad. But the big picture just is such a blur. Really, what I'm trying to say is, if you are like 21 years old and you're sitting there not really knowing what to do with your life and what you're supposed to be doing, and just understand that I'm 29, almost 30 years old, kind of re-asking the same questions. If there's one thing I know for sure, I know that I'm supposed to be making these vlogs and I'm supposed to be on here talking to you guys. But what I don't know is, I'm like, okay, how is this going to work out somehow financially? Because every time a job opportunity comes up, every time, like I've been offered jobs this year after my layoff, you know, good positions in ministry and stuff like that, but for some reason, deep down, I always felt not to take them. And that can be a really confusing thing when you're like, okay, but you know, we have a baby in the future. So that's really ultimately where we're at in this season of life, without really telling you too much about like what's going on and what we're doing. And is we just constantly feel like the Lord is just repeating over and over and over, do you trust me? Do you trust me? Really just saying yes to the things that he's putting in front of us. And here's the thing, I'm actually like, as far as how I am like mentally doing, like overall, I'm doing really well. I've had an awesome pregnancy so far. I haven't had to deal with any nausea or, you know, any of some of those like really hard pregnancy symptoms that a lot of my friends had to deal with. I mean, I've had like food aversions, but nothing crazy. Overall, like, you know, like life is good and I can't complain. So I guess that's why I'm here right now talking to you guys in my bathroom, because I just wanted it to feel, you know, like you're kind of just doing life with me right now. Let's go take my dog to his favorite place in the whole wide world. Oh, good boy. Yay. Good morning, everybody. It is obviously the next day. There's really no consistency in what I've been eating every single day. So anyway, I am going to sit here, drink the rest of my iced coffee, do my morning devo. Normally I'd probably go to the gym, but Jack and I are sharing a car right now, which, oh man, I forgot to kind of bring that up. I hope he doesn't mind me talking about this. But we've been sharing a car for a lot longer than I expected. I had been driving the same car since honestly, it should still be in working condition because it's really not that long, but I have been driving the same car for over 10 years. It's a 2011 car, and unfortunately it was the first model that they ever tried to re-come out with or whatever. And there's a problem that the first model started having that they didn't do for any of the other models. So unfortunately, my issue is pretty much unfixable. They told me to pretty much not put another cent into the vehicle. And so right now we're just still trying to save some money and all that. And so, yes, we are sharing a car, but it is kind of getting to the point for me where, don't get me wrong, I'm so grateful we have a car to use and it's great, but, I do really miss just some independence of if Jack is at pickleball, that I can still go to the gym. So instead I'm going to work out in the garage today. But anyways, oh my gosh, my camera's about to die, but I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog. I love you guys. If you like my kind of content, please subscribe, please like this video. Just be obedient to the thing that God puts in front of you. You're not always gonna have all the answers, because that's definitely where I'm at. I'm not saying it's easy, because I know it's not, but God is leading you, and you can trust in that, and I'm right along that journey with you. Okay. Love you guys. Before my camera dies. Bye.